I lost! Ah. Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? Source back once again for another character impression. This time we have our first Valentine character 2021. It's waifu time. Yes, waifu time. If you haven't realized it yet. That's the reason why there's a certain picture I left in my Discord picture for God knows how long already, if you actually seen my Discord picture. Yes, waifu. 1580 HP. She's Earth, 8100 attack. Balanced. She's sword, katana. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so lovely sky hurricane, massive earth damage to 4 and cooldown for Monika's skills. Activate violent shock filter. Oh, another OTK character. Nice. Okay. Love of what? Love? Wind of Love Spark. 30% boost to all allies charge bars. Boost to charge bar gain. Additional effect. Boost to CA specs. Okay, so oh shit, I linked again. 6 turns cooldown, but you can end her cooldown on Ogi. Magical Sword. Wow, Maho as fuck, man. Deal triple attacks. Bonus superior elemental damage to caster. Additional effect boost to damage cap. This looks like it's gonna be fucking crazy. Lovely dressing. Refresh effect to all allies. Debuff immunity. One time. Additional effect. Dispel cancel effect one time. So you have Veil and Dispel cancel and refresh. So if you full auto, you're always gonna press this then, right? Alright. Magical Shooting Star. So that means actually if you think about it, the cooldown doesn't fucking matter because you're gonna reset anyway. Alright, so Magical Shooting Star. Boost to dodge rate and hostility based on number of buffs. Activate Violent Shock Flicker upon dodging. Activate Ricardo Flick? Okay. Yeah, man. Every time she does it, Ricardo Flick, right? Earth damage to all foes. Boost to Monika's attack and defense. Stackable. Legendary Lovely Leader. Boost to all allies attack and defense based on their number of buffs. Skills gain. Wait, what? Skills gain additional effects when Monika has 12 or more buffs. Oh, okay. So that's actually very similar to the likes of Golden Knight too, huh? Having like a buff requirement kind of thing. Another OTK weapon, I see. 10% boost to all allies charge bars. I mean, if you have a lot of spare bars, why not, I suppose? But I don't think you would really need one. I mean, it does help. Yeah, but I don't think you really need this though. I mean, it's kind of okay. Because he has that at least. I think this gets upgraded too. Does it? Does it go to big 2? I don't think so, right? Wait, does it? Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? This one is okay. Just another OTK weapon. Does it matter though? I guess you can kind of put in another OTK weapon, I suppose. You know, it just came to my mind, but like her Ricardo Flick skill is basically not listed in the skill here, but it's basically part of her passive. Because you know, before this, like all of her, I think her other versions has like her Violent Shock or Ricardo Flick. As part of a skill set, right? Like one of her skill has Ricardo Flick in there. This is so weird, man. Every time I press the skill. Every time, dude. Every time you press the skill, you see Ricardo Flick. She looks like an okay character, not really too crazy though, in a way. Because basically, like this brackets skills will only take in effect if you have 12 or more buffs, right? From my understanding. Because it just says skill gain additional effects when she has 12 or more. So if you have like 11, then you don't get any special effect, any additional effect. You need to have 12 or more. Which is, in a way, kind of make her a little bit highly situational thanks to that, because you have to rely on a lot of different character combination to actually allow her to have a lot of buffs, right? So probably having chicken is obviously like a really nice thing, because automatically you get a fuckload of buffs already from her. Some other character, I suppose, along with her. That's pretty much about it, I guess. Chicken is probably like the best in slot character for her when it comes to like having a lot of buffs, you know? And because also Chicken is also one of those characters where you can just consistently have the buff there and not have it dispelled all the time kind of thing, even though this character, I mean Monika, does allow you to have dispel cancel, but in order for you to have dispel cancel, you need to have 12 buffs or more first, right? So sadly, I do not have her yet to actually test her out. Okay, she has skill cap, skill damage, she has dodge, wait, what? Skill cap, skill damage, what do you mean? Skill cap and Ogi damage and dodge and earth attack up. And 1 crit. Sure, I guess that's alright. Just max all the ones at the bottom out, I suppose. Just max all this and you're good. The rest is whatever. I don't think you really want to or need to max this out. I mean, it's still kind of okay, I suppose, if you're using like the usual Magna stuff anyway. I think even standard Titan is kind of okay as well to use it. Yeah, I mean, it's just only 1 crit though. Because at times I would rather just give, like, because for her case right now, she's in Earth, right? I would rather just give her the likes of HP or some shit like that. Her attack stat isn't really that bad. 8100, yeah. 8100 isn't really half bad because you can get her to like at least 12 to 13,000 very, very easily anyway, with the help of just rings and awakening stuff. So it's not really needed to really just level her attack thingy. I would rather just give her the HP. It's either HP or defense, but I think I'd rather just give her HP outright. So like, I can just essentially max this 4 and then just max this 2 as well. So that will easily just give her like, I don't know, like what, 1500 HP or something? Yeah. So that's like 1500 HP raw, by the way. That's like before it's being multiplied. So that's pretty a lot. Like these days as well, like having a lot of HP really does benefit you a lot too. So to me, it's much better for me to actually get this. Maybe for different players out there, maybe you want to get like this and then get some defenses and maybe like at least 1 point each or something on attack or some sort. I don't know. That's really up to you, really. But to me, for my case, I would just go with HP. Your call. You're the player. You decide things for yourself. I'm just giving you suggestions, I suppose, but yeah. I'm not here to teach you how to play the game. I don't think I'll really use her though. I don't know, man. Like, just because, like, yeah, another thing is that Earth is having a lot of problems fitting in characters right now. A lot of problems fitting in characters, because, like, especially when it comes to limited characters altogether, you have, yeah, obviously you have, like, what, Sandalphon, you have your Naru, you have your Golden Knight, you have your Chicken, you have your, yeah, if you're still using Octo, you have your Leona, you have, like, I don't know, so many other Earth characters out there, right? That is actually worth using. There's so many characters that you can consider now. So like, it's really just based on what you want to use and whatnot. Whether is she going to be like breaking the meta or not? Maybe, but probably not though, because this to me, this has potential. Saying this has potential because this thing might be a lot. We don't know the numbers yet. Well, I don't know the numbers yet. But this could be a lot. This Echo could be a lot, this damage cap could be really high. But the thing is, like, in order for you to reach the damage cap buff, right, you need to have 12 buffs. So that's a little bit annoying to get when it comes to, like, you know, when you want to do like your whole Kirin burst setup bullshit, stuff like that. I think it's possible, but it's gonna be very, very annoying though, if you ask me. But it is possible, yes, it is still possible. Like, you could maybe, if like, say for example, right, if this thing turns out to be like, because this is only to herself, right? The Echo thing is only to herself. Let's say that shit is 80% Echo, right? I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's say if that's 80% Echo. By itself, I think it's already more than enough. That has a very huge potential to be like something that allows you to be bursting as a character and shit. Instead of using like, I don't know, like other characters or some shit. Like say for example, if you do not have Naru, right? Just put that as an example, and then you decided to roll her or some shit because she's waifu as well. Yeah, maybe you could do that, but still, if you compare this with the likes of Naru, you obviously want Naru instead, because Naru has like a fucking assassin turn, and she has that huge Echo too. So it's technically still better to go with Naru, with Sandalphon, and then with Chicken. So that's like still probably going to be like the usual thing you tend to see when it comes to like bursting setups and shit. So it's, To me, like a character like this is nice, but you can pretty much use her everywhere. From what I can see, you can use her everywhere. The only problem is that you maybe have to use another like 1 or 2 characters that really emphasizes on helping her in a way, or if not, if you just ignore all of her buffs, like the extra buffs, that works too. It actually still works. Like, I would definitely think like her skills by itself, right, without the additional effecting, it will still work. Because by itself, right, like the 30%, you just either use one of these, right, because you can only have one of these in effect. Like having like 30% extra meter, like just meter gain up. And then you get charge bar gain as well. Or you get guaranteed triple, and God knows how much that shit is for 2 turns. And either you go for the sustain option, which is good. Like all by itself without these additional buff are already good by itself. Obviously, yeah, you definitely want the extra one if you want to have like, I don't know, extra perks or some shit like that. But yeah, in order for you to really get that, you need other characters that allows her to actually do that. Because I don't think she can do that by herself, or like, you know, with just MC and her alone kind of scenario. Maybe you can with MC and her, but I don't think it's that easy. You probably still need like a little bit like another character or some shit to actually get like the 12 buffs or something. But yeah, the one thing I probably might be worried of, which I think I probably have to look up or check for myself if I somehow get her magically. Because I'm thinking like this, because when I see this, right, I'm actually thinking that this attack and defend up is because you see, right, you get extra this shit, right? I'm not sure if it is stackable like with, you know, like the usual attack defense up you tend to see, like say for example like lumberjack or some shit. I'm not sure is it really like stackable, or you're not like there's a limit to how much you can get or some shit. Because this one is actually not too bad too, because like because to me this feels like it's different altogether, because this is based on hybrid good. This is based on how much buffs they have, right? So it's just like, I feel like it's just built in to like each individual buff they have. As long as Monika is in your front line or whatever, each individual buff gives like, I don't know, 5% or some shit like that. So eventually it just goes up to like 10, and then you get up to 50% extra attack or some shit like that, right? Who knows? This is just all speculation, theory crafting kind of shit. I don't know whether that's true or not, because I'm not checking the data, the actual data for the character or not. Because I know a lot of times people seems to tell me about it. Say, hey, do you know this, like, yeah. Because probably the guys in the YouTube wouldn't know that this video comes out a day, 24 hours later, which I probably already knew the data, because I obviously will go check wiki whether the data is out already by then. Because I myself, after looking at the characters like this, like seeing from first impressions, obviously I want to see the actual data. Or if not, whether I tested the character or not, whether it's really what I assumed it is when I was testing it. So obviously I'll check them out myself. So you don't have to really remind me what the character is. It's fine, but I can understand what YouTube is trying to do. You guys are being helpful. I appreciate it, okay? It's all good. I think that's all for now. That's all I can say for her. She's gonna be situational, easily situational, but probably on the higher side of things. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. I know I haven't really been posting anything for a while because I've been playing too much PoE. If you want to join in, come to my stream. I've been streaming like almost 10 hours a day or some shit, so there you go.